everybody, and welcome to Movie Couple Live. This is the show where we talk about the latest in movie news and pop culture. I'm Wendy.
I'm
And
Dustin.
happy Wednesday,
Woo!
everybody. Woo, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Oh yeah, that's why we're getting
Wearing
our green on.
green. It's
And later today, we're going to go down to McDonald's and get
Shamrock
a
Shake.
Shamrock Shake.
I've only had it exactly once before.
Really?
Yes.
I think I've actually, you know what? Honestly, I have not had a Shamrock Shake in a long time.
Really?
I don't think I think maybe I've had maybe just a handful of times of going out and getting that Shamrock Shake.
Oh my gosh.
So you know what? Today we're going to spoil ourselves and go get some Shamrockness.
I also believe that I don't know if they do this every year because I know Shamrock Shake is not a new thing. Like it's been around.
Oh yeah.
But I think they've done one now that they've got one and they put Oreo bits in it.
Oh.
I know. And I kind of want to get that because I don't know if you guys watched the Wiener Schnitzel, the fast food hot dog chain, not the actual
right.
Wiener Schnitzel food. We were trying to order the mint chocolate chip shake with Oreo or mint Oreo shake, and they told us that the blender wasn't broken. Was broken. They couldn't make it. They told the next person the same thing because the person behind us also wanted like the same thing, and they're like,
yeah,
sorry, our blender is broken.
And sometimes you always wonder on whether or not it's actually broken or it's one of those things because those machines suck to try and use and to try and always have to clean. So it's always one of those things.
The cleaning part was really like I remember working at McDonald's years ago, like as one of my first jobs, and like closing shifts sucked because it was either you clean out the fry machine or you clean out the ice cream machine, and we used to flip for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would try to get the fries one because it was a little bit easier, a little bit. Yeah,
but you know, I think we're still going to go down and see if we can get our Shamrock Shake because I haven't had one in a long time.
Yeah,
and Miss Nyavi Face is like,
we should have put her in a green outfit. We don't have. I don't think we have
a green outfit for Miss Nyavi Bear.
Come
on
Navi.
Up here, Navi. She
was
started as soon as we started. She like, oh. And came
they're doing something, therefore I must interfere.
I must be a part of it.
I have to be the star of the show.
Yep. And you're supposed to be running sound for us, Navi.
Yeah.
You know, and the lights.
How's the sound? How's the sound sounding, you guys? Did Navi do a good job today? Let us know in the chat or in the comment section. But yeah, so on the show today, we didn't even get to it. On the show today, we're talking about Oscar nominations.
Mm-hmm. We're also talking about Zack Snyder's Justice League getting a documentary.
Woo-hoo. And Movie Pass, maybe making a comeback. We don't know. We'll get into it in just a little bit. And of course, as you guys probably have seen, if you're subscribed to the channel, which by the way, if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I think it's somewhere down there.
Don't forget the thumbs up. It helps us out
too. Yes, it certainly does. So we haven't been putting up too much new content. I think we did like a double trailer reaction in one video for In the Heights.
Mm-hmm.
And also talking about the virtual event that they hosted that we got to participate in. We did film our non-spoiler and spoiler review for Zack Snyder's Justice League. So be on the lookout for the non-spoiler review on this channel, and then the spoiler review will go on our Patreon for whenever I can. Hopefully today is the goal, is that we're going to do that, and as well as we have like our favorite moments from WandaVision.
Yep,
that needs to go up as well. We have a couple of super chats, so we're gonna go ahead and get to it right now. Oh, also, real quick, I think somebody asked this before I get to the super chats. I'm going to totally mispronounce your name, but Samreed maybe is how you pronounce it, right? Did you guys see the second latest trailer of Justice League? And I know a lot of the people commented in other videos on our channels, like, so you guys aren't going to react to the Justice League. So by the time that they wrote that, we had already watched the film, so there's no point in reacting to something that we had seen basically the full movie of, because then it wouldn't be like an authentic and like organic reaction. It would just be like, well, I know what this leads up to, and just in case we like blast out spoilers in the middle of like our excitement, you know. So that's why we don't have a
I can just
final
see
trailer reaction for
it's
this.
Like, oh, so that's how they die, kind of a thing.
Yeah, something like kind of like, oh wait, nobody dies. I'm just saying.
No, that is pure joke.
Yeah.
Like, what is it? I remember having a friend. We came out of the movie that Pierce Brosnan. No, it wasn't Matrix. It was a James Bond movie. And there's this huge line for everyone to get in. And he goes, I can't believe everyone dies at the end.
Was it a joke?
It was a joke.
Okay.
Pure joke. He was one of those guys that liked to kind of poke and prod at people, kind of thing, to where like, dude, you're going to get us into trouble.
Yeah, all the dirty looks. People were like, what'd you say? Somebody, a friend of mine did that coming out of the Matrix, the one where with Trinity,
No, okay.
and like blast, but like
Oh, I
was
can't
not
believe.
joking, like actually said it. And
Oh
I was just like, I
no.
distanced myself from the group
You're like
immediately. I was like,
immediately,
I
I
am
am
not
not a
with
part of these
them. I am
people.
not with them. Everybody's like, "Dude, shut up!" Yeah, it was pretty. It's pretty bad. Don't do that. We have super chats from one of
Woo!
them
Thank
from
you,
Vanja.
Vanja.
Thank you, Vanja. Vanja writes, "What show you loved in your childhood still holds up today? Mine are Married with
Ooh.
Children and Northern Exposure." Ooh,
Ooh. Okay, so TV shows that still okay, so now the shows. Okay, so yeah, TV shows that hold up today.
I mean, I haven't watched some of these in a long time, but I feel like if I were to rewatch, they would still hold up pretty okay. But again, it's been years that I've revisited these.
Mhm.
But I'm thinking like Boy Meets World.
Oh yeah, that's actually a really good
I
one.
miss that.
There's so many times
Topanga.
there's so many times that I actually look up clips from that show
Yeah.
because of all of Mr. Feeney's
Fine.
so many brilliant
I can't do it.
moments, so
Fine.
many
Sorry.
brilliant moments of teaching kind of thing, one of those great teachers
Yeah.
moments kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So Boy Meets World, that is actually a really good one. I had one on the tip of my I had one on my head and I completely it's hopefully you can push it back down. But um but okay,
Sorry.
it's not coming out of my ears, hon.
I'm pushing it back in.
I guess I can kind of cheat and say Simpsons because Simpsons is still around. They're still making new episodes
It's
of it.
true.
Longest running cartoon TV show
It's still
ever.
going.
It's still going.
20 some years.
Oh no, I think it's more than
More?
that.
My
It's got to be like
goodness.
actually in the 30s because I graduated. Okay, I'm gonna date myself here. It was
Well,
still
just
running
you
when I
can
was in
just
graduate,
yeah, just say that. You don't have to say the year,
and
maybe.
it was. I mean, I remember watching it when I was when I was 11. So yeah, it's been
Minute.
almost 30 years for The Simpsons.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Sorry. I'm watching a lot of Critical Role, can you tell? Wow, yeah. So let us know, you guys, what some of the TV shows from your childhood that still holds up today. And then if we can do cartoons and stuff
31
like
seasons.
DuckTales.
Oh yeah, DuckTales. Oh my gosh, DuckTales.
Ooh.
I watched those were the cartoons that I watched all the time. DuckTales, Tailspin. I was a Disney afternoon kid.
What about Rescue
Rangers,
which is making a comeback apparently?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that on. I think it was on Discord. I can't remember who put it. Probably it may have been Debbie. Put on our Discord. Thank you for that. Speaking of Debbie, she also says, "Hey, did you see her post on Discord about the customizable Oreos?"
Oh,
so she did. I'm gonna pull up our Discord right now, and I'll actually drop the
speaking of
link.
our Discord, if you guys want to join our Discord, the link will be placed into the comment section or the chat area in just a moment.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh shoot! I just had
it's like it was
it.
right there, and then like, nope, you can't have it.
I just had it. Dang. It's party under food.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
Oh,
okay. So I will copy the link if you want, if you're interested in your own
personal Oreos.
Oh, I don't know if the whole link is gonna go through because I think nope, it didn't go through. I'm sorry, you guys. Maybe just go to Oreo.com and then they'll do like an Oreo ID. But basically, yeah, the website is called Oreo. It's like Oreo ID, and you can essentially customize the look of your Oreo. So I went on it when Debbie posted on Discord.
Mm-hmm.
You can customize everything.
That's pretty
from
cool.
like the cream to the dip to the sprinkles if you want like an image on it. So if you're doing like a graduation, birthday, like gender reveal parties, I don't know if that's still like a thing these days. People still do those.
Yeah.
But if they do, like instead of blowing up illegal firework, maybe do Oreos.
Yeah, it's cute. I think we've learned our lesson. Well, hopefully the people in Ontario have learned their lesson from.
Gosh.
Oh my god! If you guys ever saw that video of that whole house just boom, I'm just like, oh.
So what he's talking about is this happened, I think, just yesterday. There was a home that we don't know the details of it, but it seemed like they were storing professional grade fireworks, but probably not storing them properly. Don't know how they ignited in the first place, but it was think like 4th of July happening, but like inside a house, and then it just got too much, and it just like a huge
It
explosion,
almost formed a mushroom cloud
and it
almost.
blasted all the windows to like the neighboring houses, and people were running, and I think unfortunately a couple of people had like passed from it. So it was pretty crazy, because also one of Dustin's friends lives in that area, so
He
was
posted it
was
like immediately. He was
posted
like,
on
we thought it was
Facebook
an
about it.
earthquake.
Yeah, so it's pretty insane.
Hmm.
So anyways, if you guys want your own customizable, or I mean, I'm looking into it. I think it'd be cute to have like the movie bunch
Oh, to have some
Oreos.
movie
That'd
bunch
be
Oreos.
so
That would be
cute.
kind of cool.
That would be so cute. Da, 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 da.
And then was
Yes,
it?
Ontario, California. Debbie is like, isn't that Ontario? Like Ontario.
Oh yeah, technically there's a couple
There's an
Ontarios.
Ontario
You are
in
right.
California as well. And then moving on to, oh shoot, there we go, to our other super chat. Uh-oh.
All
Oh
the way
no, did
back
I
up
miss
at the
it? Here
top.
we go
Nope.
from Justin.
Thanks, Justin.
Justin, thank you so much. Justin writes, "Hello. I meant to comment more things. I've meant to comment more. Things have been crazy for me moving down to Florida, and sadly, my cat died recently. R.I.P. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
I'm
I'm so
so sorry.
sorry.
We 100% feel your pain. We lost Falcor just last year
Mm-hmm.
in August. So like the loss of a pet it's
Sending out love.
hits you way harder than you think that it would, even if you are
Yeah.
prepared for it. Like so sending lots of love your way. Take all the time you need, and hopefully that we are able to provide a little bit of like escape from that very very sad terrible thing that you're going through right now. We're so sorry to hear, and thank you so much for your support. Let's see, I'm so going to go through the chat and pick out some stuff. Do, 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 do.
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
don't
the
know. Okay,
Muppets,
back to the
the TV
Muppet.
shows.
Yeah, I was gonna go back because I think I saw someone scroll past
Childhood
it. It was
TV
Buffy.
shows.
Buffy something. I remember. Well, Firefly wasn't really my childhood.
No, we were grown.
We were pretty much grown, but it's
Well,
still something I
kinda.
go back to and watch.
Yeah.
Avatar: The Last Airbender is still something I go back to and watch
Hmm.
every now and again. Every now and again, I'm like, I want to have an Avatar binge, or I want
Yeah,
to have
yeah,
a
yeah.
Firefly binge, or I want to have a Buffy binge kind of a thing.
It's nice.
Buffy's at least a little bit more in that timeline of when I was
We're
younger.
younger, yeah, than because Firefly came after.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
think,
Much
right?
after.
And then just kind of answer your, is this what you were talking about for Simpsons? Simpson, they were just renewed. Thank you to Noah for dropping this in the chat. They were just renewed for season 33 and 34, so they aren't going
They're
going
not
away
going
anytime
anywhere
soon.
anytime
Yeah,
soon.
that will make the series, once season 32 and 706 episodes, to
That's
757
insane.
episodes, and the 700th episode is coming March 21st. Wow, that is quite an accomplishment.
That's some longevity.
Yes,
I mean,
for
holy
real.
cow. That is like a couple generations that you have that
Yeah.
have been growing up with The Simpsons.
Yeah.
So, and the fact that
The
I mean, soon you're going to
Simpsons
be, I know
are
they have like a
gone.
Simpsons land at Universal Studios. Sooner or later,
Springfield.
they're not even going to need that. They're just going to have a Simpsons theme park where it's the entire city of Springfield.
What would you want? What ride would you want?
Um,
Aside from the one that they already have, that makes
like
you a little sicky.
oh my goodness, I have to admit it's a good
It
ride,
didn't
but yeah, I was
used
like,
to. It's because we're older
yeah, we're
now.
getting older, so we're having to take like that motion sickness pills. I would love for them to have like a ride that would like go through the donut shop kind of thing.
That'd be funny. That would be funny. Or like a ride that goes through just like the intro song.
Mm-hmm.
Just all the intro. Yeah.
Okay, I can't do that. Never
Yeah,
mind.
don't get copyright. Okay, so moving on to our first, I put this under the news flash topic, but we're talking about Movie Pass. You guys remember Movie Pass? So they are maybe trying to make a comeback. It's a little mysterious, but so Movie Pass, for you, if you got, just in case you can't remember, it launched back in 2017, and it offered the subscribers an option to see one movie a day for $9.99 a month. I had Movie Pass,
Mm-hmm.
and I loved it. I was, especially for the weekends, I'd be like, one movie here, one movie here, one movie here. It was so easy. It was so great. It was very popular. But the thing was that the $9.99 doesn't even equate to one movie ticket. So you take that customers are giving you only once a month to a standard movie ticket that is
Like at
at
least
least
14.
right at the least $14. So kind of that formula wasn't going to end in like profit for the company. It was kind of like, and I was kept on wondering how. I was like, maybe they're getting so many subscribers, and maybe they struck up a deal with I don't know, but it and
It was
long
fun
story
while it
short,
lasts. It was
it
fun to
didn't
take advantage of
last.
it while it lasted.
Yeah, they basically ran out of money. They had to file for bankruptcy. However, this past Tuesday, the Movie Pass website, it launched a countdown clock, and if you go just search moviepass.com, you can probably find it. Set to end on March 22nd. That's when the clock runs out, and the tagline is the movie is about to start. So it's
Oh.
like the Movie Pass Venture website, which I guess could be separate from the company's original website, but the font is very similar. And it's like they're not saying in any disclaimer in any way that this is two completely different entities. So I don't really know, but even the CEO of MoviePass, Mitch Lowell, says I have no idea, has nothing to do with me. So I it was a mess then.
It's such a
It's a mess now.
it's such a secret. Even the people that running it don't know what's going on, kind of a thing. But
Yeah.
I mean, I guess this is where they'll probably make an announcement of, hey, we're going to make once the countdown's done, we're going to make an announcement soon, kind of a thing.
Yeah, it
And
was.
honestly, there's going to be tons of people that want to go back to the theater. So I think this is going to be, maybe if you hit it like around, like say, hey, once the movie theaters are fully reopened, we are bringing back Movie Pass. This is what we have to offer. I'm sure there's plenty of movie theaters out there
Yeah.
that are like, yes, we just want butts in chairs to sit in the theaters, buy buy all the popcorn,
Right, get the
and
concession.
I'm sure if Movie Pass wanted to be able to make a good deal with movie theaters now, this is the time to do it, because it is like I'm pretty sure they're borderline desperate to get people in the theater.
I mean, sure, but again, the business model that they had was terrible.
No,
So
true.
even in like a time of pandemic, like for a subscriber, it would be great, but they have so many issues, right? It wasn't just like a great deal on like for movie lovers who gets to see movies, for a one movie a day for $10 a month. Like they towards the end of it, when they started to run out of money, like people would be able to book their tickets and then they show up and then it wasn't available for them to see, or they couldn't book at this time, and then like for the premiere ones you couldn't book and whatever. So I don't know if they used 2020 to kind of restructure their business model. I don't know if this is somebody else trying to use the same name. I have no idea, but I thought it
Maybe.
was insane. MK says before they went to the $9.99 a month, it was originally $50 ish a month. See, if they had charged higher, it would make sense. I think I
Yeah.
would it would make a little bit more sense for the business model for them to gain, like not be a complete loss. But who knows, honestly.
And you know what? Honestly, I think if you made it like $20 a month, it would make a
Hmm.
little bit more sense. And
Yeah.
then maybe
'Cause
you're
no
only,
one's going to see a movie a day. No
yeah.
one's doing that.
Well, I mean, all you have to do then is go to see two movies and you've made your money back
Yeah.
in like the month. And I think that's probably a good way of doing it. But there's also going to be theaters that are going to start competing with this, I think.
Well, I think that's why a lot of theaters kind of brought out, like, I think like AMC A list, for you to be able to get, like, you had perks if you saw the movies using their system I don't even know.
Yeah.
I haven't opened my movie pass for over a year at this point. So don't even remember, but I think they probably will be starting to deduct money from my account pretty soon at this point, because
Oh, wait, are you still signed up for
yeah,
it?
but they
Or
paused. They haven't been charging me for. But now that theaters are officially
oh,
reopened in LA, they're probably. I think I got an email like, "Hey, if you guys want to come back to be on the A list, like we'll just start charging you." And I was like, "Well, go ahead and charge me. Let's see what happens, because I can always cancel if I need to." But yeah, it's interesting. The movie pass sounded like a dream, and it was pretty good. I remember getting on it. I was like, "This is pretty cool," and then it just blew up. Yeah. All right, you guys. So let us know if you guys hear any more about Movie Pass, and if it comes back, if they have a better business plan, a little bit more organized, do you think you would sign up for? Obviously, we're going to keep our eyes on it. So March 22nd is next Monday. So I guess by next Wednesday, we can maybe give you guys a little update on yeah, on next Wednesday's stream to see what the countdown clock is all about, or if it's just, I don't know. I feel like they're trolling us or something. Doesn't it? A little bit.
I don't know if that's a good business model to kind of troll the
Joke's
people.
on you.
We're not actually gonna do it. No one bought the rights to this. We're just trolling you guys.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Thank you to Adam who shouting us out in the chat here about our anniversary. It was
It was so
on
cute.
Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Our 7th wedding anniversary.
7 years of being married, 12 years of being together.
Ew.
I know, it was so.
Ew. What is that? Doesn't really feel like 12 years, to be completely honest with you guys, but I guess that shows when you're having a good time. Time flies.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Exactly. Moving on to, that's not what I wanted to do. Moving on to our next topic. One of my favorite topics in the world is talking about theme parks. So we got the official announcement, the date announcements, and thank you to the movie bunch, such as Chris, and I think it was maybe Adam, and also Sasaki, our friend Jason Sasaki, who told us about the official date of Disneyland reopening, and that is going to be April 30th. And so this will come at the tail end of, how they have Touch of Disney that's about to
Are you
start.
excited, Navi?
Yay!
Navi's like, yay, Disney! I can go back to the kennel.
It's no fun for her. It's no fun for her. She probably
With all the
hates
boom
going
booms.
there because of all the firework boom booms and the monorail that she's afraid of.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure, all the people that lived near Disneyland but actually didn't go to Disneyland are like, oh, we got to deal with the fireworks again. They were like,
that's why they only do one show, 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So it meets the city ordinance for noise, and then that's it. I mean, for me, it's great. It's like nightly, depending on where you live, if you can see it, it's nightly fireworks. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I wonder if during the pandemic, they kind of got used to not having that, and then now it's coming back. They're like, oh, again, like clockwork. So yeah, we are super excited to hear that they are going to open back up. They literally closed down March 14th of last year. So just a little over a year, like a month.
It's
year
been
and
like
a month.
13 months.
Yeah.
13, 14 months.
That they're finally reopening. So they are going to reopen with very limited capacity. We believe it's at 15% capacity. And they're limiting tickets to for the people who's able to register and get a reservation to go into the park is California, like in-state California residents only. They're not letting anybody like come in. I don't know how they're gonna appropriately check that. Like, do they check your ID?
I think like you can only buy a ticket. Like you'd have to, like you said, you have to register online. You have to book your date.
Like maybe your mailing address.
Your mailing address. Or there's ways that you can prove it online too.
Yeah.
Like you have to punch in your driver's license, which makes sense, because like, okay, let's handle people close by first. And then we'll deal with bringing in people from other states, let alone other people from other countries.
Yeah, maybe like I think that, well, first they have to, like, for example, Disney World's been doing this for a while. Yeah. Because they never really closed down for that long. They certainly reopened. They were the only ones open, I think, theme park wise, and maybe SeaWorld in the States. But now they've had their run of things, so they know how they're doing it. Disneyland has yet to deal with a crowd like that. So far they've dealt with, as far as crowds go, just the people that goes all the way to downtown Disney. And then for their Touch of Disney, they can kind of look at this as like a soft opening event for the park the official park reopen. So I guess then they don't need to extend the dates for a Touch of Disney, because that ends on, I think, April 18th or 19th, and then the park will open on the 30th. So that gives them time to really, clean the park, figure out all the little nuances and how to load and unload people safely. I heard that my friend Nikita and I talk about this on the Geek and Glitter podcast, that she thinks it's gonna, because Disney World is doing it, like all reservation system for rides on the app. So you reserve a time, so it's a virtual queue, because then you don't necessarily need to have a lump of people standing in line in the enclosed space. So once your time is up, you can go back. You'll still have to wait a little bit, but I think it deviates crowds, which is what they're trying really hard to do. Which makes sense too. I mean, because if you have like 15% capacity going on, then you could, you want to make it so everyone is as spread out as possible. Absolutely. And that's a brilliant idea on how to do it. Yeah. And honestly, if it's in place when they first start and they get to warm it up with like 15% capacity, by the time we get back to full capacity, it's going to be so like, hey guys, we got to get to our spot in line in just a few moments. I think it's
this will be a brilliant technological jump for Disney.
Yeah.
Because, like, say, for example, Pirates of the Caribbean, it's always a little rough going around that area because it's always, there's so many
Yeah.
times where it's
Bottlenecks.
super crowded.
Mhm.
And yes, the lines will bottleneck and make it so it's hard to get past. But if they can get the system down pat,
Mm, mm,
by the
mm, mm.
time, they open up to full capacity, it's going to make so those lines are not as prevalent. It's not
Mhm.
as, the flow of traffic can move a lot better. And I think that's a brilliant way of being able to improve the park experience overall.
I'm curious how they're gonna do the Pirates ride because I think it's only 5 or 4 rolls in the boat, and they have to you still have to social distance. So you can't plop
Well,
you
if
can't fully load up the boat, so I think that they'll do, like, what, front and back?
probably,
That load time's gonna go away, but they're also operating at 50% capacity, so
yeah,
I guess
by the time they actually
it'll
have to
all
deal
equal
with
out.
huge groups,
Yeah.
they could load up the boats and they can load up different. I'm also thinking like, Space Mountain, to where, you have two, 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 two kind of a thing.
Ah, yeah, 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 space it
And
out a little bit. Yeah.
you've got the you have to wipe all that down every single
Yeah,
time.
everybody have
So,
to wear masks, sanitize before and after.
mhm.
It made me think of just thinking about wearing a mask on
Oh
roller
my God,
coasters.
that
I don't
video.
know if you guys saw. I think you can look for it on YouTube. It's also, well, we saw it on TikTok, but it was a news anchor. I think it was in the UK, and she was going on this crazy roller coaster, and it was kind of towards the beginning of the pandemic, and they were gonna, if they were to reopen, requiring guests to wear masks on the ride. How would that work? So they put her on the ride, and this poor woman
Oh my
went through it,
God.
and the
And the
mask,
mask goes from like up
because the
here
ride
to
is,
down.
it does the loops and turns and dives, so it was like on her chin, and then she was letting go of the safety bar to obviously she's strapped in, but you want to tend to hold on. She
Death
went to
grip.
put it up, and then it went over her eyes. I mean, we were cry laughing so hard. So go ahead and look for that. Just look for, I think, news anchor mask roller coaster. I think those are the key words that you need to put in. Just have yourself a good laugh. She was being a good sport about it, a real good sport, but I felt like she definitely is having a conversation with the producers once she got back into the studio and be like,
I
so
did
about
not
that.
agree to do
Well,
this.
they didn't tell her she was gonna go on the ride. I think that she just went to cover and to talk to, like, maybe the engineers and the the park president about the roller coaster. Not like, by the way, we have this GoPro set up and you're gonna go on the ride right now. She's like, and she was a good sport. She hopped right in.
The things we do to
Oh
our
my
news anchors these
gosh.
days.
Yeah.
And also it kind of reminded me of like what Ellen DeGeneres did to her
Mm-hmm.
producer kind of thing, sending him through the haunted houses at Universal Studios.
Yeah,
Stop
yeah.
it! Stop it right now!
Stop it now. All right. Oh, we have a super chat. I'm sorry.
Super
We didn't
chat.
get, I didn't see this. From
Thanks,
Justin. Hey,
Justin.
Justin,
Woo!
thank you so much. Justin writes, I am watching the Attack on Titan anime since
Ooh.
it's ending in less than a month. Oh, really? I first read the manga when I was still in high school, and I think the show is phenomenal. Are either of you fans of it? We didn't finish even, I think we
We
finished
finished
season
season
one,
one and we
haven't
were
watched
waiting for season two to come out. The big problem that I have is that I kind of have to wait for it to be dubbed
in
in
English.
English
Right.
because I lose so much when I try to read it. It's
Uh-huh.
not the fact that I'm like, oh, it has to be like this or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah,
It's just the
it's not
fact
it's not
I'm a
that.
terrible reader. So yeah, I thought it was great. I was really into it. I was really into the lore. I was really into the story behind it. The monsters were just terrifying.
It's
I mean,
great.
imagine
And to sing
having, yeah, exactly. Have a mix of zombies with giants. I'm like, wow, you're just getting like the word. You're dead.
I think my favorite thing about Attack on Titan 2 is like the fighting style that they
Yeah.
have, and especially their as when like they're, I don't know what the weapons are called anymore. I don't remember. It's been so long. But yeah, we love the show. We would love to hop back onto it. I think on the plane when I was going to or coming back from somewhere, you were with me,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You
but
saw
we
the.
watched the live action Attack on Titan. I don't remember much of it. I think it was okay. I think it was all right. I don't really remember, but I tend to always like put myself into this like, oh, a live action anime, insert anime here. I'm going to watch it. And I do it I did it for bless you.
Sorry.
You scared Navi.
Sorry,
She
Navi.
looked up, she's like, "What was that?"
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
Uh Death Note The
Oh yeah.
Japanese version, not the not the Netflix one, and Bleach.
Yeah, they did a Bleach one. They did
And I
two different versions of
Death Note,
Death
right?
Note,
I think
right?
so, but I think I only saw one. I don't
Oh, hold on.
remember. It's been a really long time, but I tend to, want to go and watch these things. Adam says good news is the anime is simuldubbed by Funimation, which means it's being dubbed in English
Cool. So we
as it
can.
airs. So we should look into season 2 then.
Yep, yep. I'm
We
sure.
need to
I'm pretty
watch a
sure season
refresher
two is done.
course.
Yeah, we probably
Yeah.
have to start over from the beginning and kind of do like a fast-paced version of just
Yeah.
watching season one again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because I remember it was they found out like who was actually transforming. I don't
Mhm.
want to say too much just for those people. And then there was going to be a big battle, and that's when it ended.
Mhm.
And I was like, at the end
Yeah.
of season one.
Right. Okay, moving on. Sorry if I lost my place. Moving on to our next topic. We're talking Oscar nominations here. So Oscars technically would have been over by now, but
Yeah.
because of the pandemic, they pushed it back to, I believe it's April 25th. So I want to print out the ballot. Oh, we should all do this on the Discord. We should all
Oh.
like do a screenshot of our ballots and send it, and like our like our little fake ballots. Oh, we should do that. Okay, I'll create a Oscars channel on Discord, which by the way, if you guys want to join, I forgot to drop the link to invite you guys. But if you want to join, we're a fun little community. We are very welcoming.
Yep.
As long as you guys are equally nice, then we won't have any. Basically, don't be a jerk.
Yeah.
That's all I'm trying to say. You guys are always
Bottom
welcome.
and
Just
so
don't be
far,
a jerk.
from what we've seen, all of you have been wonderful. All of you have been super nice. So I'm happy to invite more into the fold, so to speak.
Yes. Oh, and thank you so much for your
Oh,
super chat. I'm totally gonna like
thank
not pronounce
you.
your name correctly, but I'm going to try. Piyush, maybe Das. Thank you so much for your super chat. What are you looking at?
Oh, I was just looking at the picture.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That's amazing.
Thank you so much.
Jack is asking, so like put our own nominations in. So what I'll do is I'll do a screen cap of when they release it. Usually Variety does this, or like the Golden Derby does it, but they'll do like a full PDF
Yeah.
of the ballot, and you can kind of fill it out at home, and then we can like take a picture of it. And I'll do an example
And we'll
after the
see
show.
whoever gets the most points, kind of a thing.
Yeah,
Who
we
gets
used to
the
do
most
this
right.
at Collider.
Yeah, and we have
used
like
to,
a little.
Yeah, we used to have our own little personal. I mean, I never put money in because I knew I wouldn't. I'm
I've always been
so
terrible.
wrong. Always so wrong. So, but it's just fun to try to predict and see. One more super chat before we get into Oscar nominations. Justin writes, only disappointment of the Oscar nomination is there was no Hispanic/Latino nominee anywhere. Still a lot of progress made though. Good on Chloe Zhao. Yay, yes.
Chloe Zhao, and also names. The first Asian American to be nominated for
Steven Yeun, man.
Yeah.
And also Riz Ahmed for being the first Muslim to be nominated in the when he told me, I was like, wait, are you serious? I was
diversity go
pretty surprised. And then a quick housekeeping rule for Discord, Adam putting it here also, please try not to and fight over when articles are posted on different channels. It's not fun. Yeah, look, it's okay that you double post. I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care. It's okay. There's nobody needs to claim like I'm first or whatever. I just love that you guys are doing all you can to contribute to the channel, to the Discord, and putting articles in there. I personally don't mind reading it twice because if I've already read it, then but I see all of you guys' posts, and I love that you guys contribute, and that is one of my favorite things about our Discord. So kind of moving on to the nominations here. So let's talk about Best Picture. So we have this year The Father, Judas and the Black Messiah, Mank, Minari, Nomadland, Promising Young Woman, Sound of Metal, and The Trial of Chicago 7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 films. I think you're allowed to have 10.
Yeah, I think normally you can go up to 10.
So my question is, why is One Night in Miami not on here?
Yeah.
I don't get it. Maybe they didn't see the film. Maybe what I'm saying.
Maybe the Academy didn't watch all the movies.
It is a lot of movies, but if that's your job to be on the panel, you want to watch it. I'm not saying that they didn't watch it. I'm just surprised that was a snub for me, and also for like Best Director. So I think they're only allowed to have 5 in the category.
Yeah.
So it makes sense, but I felt like they made that kind of it's not a rule. How do you say this? Like
It's a
like an
guideline.
inclusive thing where it's like they try to include more female directors into this, and I think they said at least two. So it's like I felt like they hit the cap here, like okay, two,
Yeah.
and I was like, so no love for Regina King. One Night in Miami again. Okay, so there is a to me there when I saw this I was like, oh, okay, maybe we should open up the categories for best directors a little bit wider, as in like why cap it at five? Like let's celebrate and let's give them the nomination.
Yeah, and honestly, it's I personally think that it's just a nomination kind of a thing. It's like you're not going to be giving away more awards.
Correct. There's still
And
going to be one award at the end of the day, but like I really feel I felt like that film deserved nominations and to be recognized, and it wasn't in those categories, which is a little disappointing. And then for best actor in the leading role, we have Riz Ahmed for Sound of Metal, we have Chadwick Boseman in Ma
mhm.
Rainey's Black Bottom, Anthony Hopkins in The Father, Gary Oldman in Mank, and Steven Yeun in Minari. If you haven't seen it yet, it's so good. Please watch it. It's really fantastic. Best actress, we have Viola Davis, Andra Day, Vanessa Kirby, Frances McDormand, and Carey Mulligan. And then for Best Actor in a Supporting Role, Sacha Baron Cohen, this is for the Trial of Chicago 7, Daniel Kaluuya for Judas and the Black Messiah, Leslie Odom Jr. for One Night in Miami, yay,
Hey.
Paul Raci in Sound of Metal, and Lakeith Stanfield also for Judas and the Black Messiah. So I guess they're both supporting role. Not one of them was the lead. That's interesting.
No, I guess
I
so.
didn't really I didn't really see them as one as
One being the lead over the
right.
other.
But I thought Lakeith's response on Instagram was funny, where he kind of like I think he screen capped the nomination or something, like he's like, wait, what? Like he's so surprised. I'm like, no, you're excellent in the movie. He's really, really good in the movie. I encourage you guys to check it out. For Best Actress in a Supporting Role, we have Maria Bakalova for Borat subsequent movie film, Glenn Close in Hillbilly Elegy. We have Olivia Colman for The Father, Amanda Seyfried for Mank, and Ya Jung Young. I hope I'm saying that correctly for Minari, and I'm pulling for her for
Mhm.
this award. I really, really want her to be recognized. And I know the nomination is so great, but I would love to see her win. Again, if you've watched Minari, then you know what I mean. Like she will make you laugh in the film, and she'll make you like hardcore boohoo at the end. For best animated feature, we have Onward, Pixar's Onward, Over the Moon from Netflix, a Shaun the Sheep movie, Farmageddon from Netflix, Soul from Pixar, and Wolfwalkers from Apple TV/G Kids. Were you
For,
gonna say something? Go ahead.
I'm actually kind of surprised that Onward's in there. I mean, don't get me wrong. I thought Onward was a fun movie. Best animated kind of made me go like honestly, Soul. I like the way I like that Soul's nominated in there.
Yeah,
I have not gotten to see Wolfwalker yet, but I've
it's
got to
it's on
admit
Apple TV,
it's
right?
on Apple TV. So that's something that we really need to watch. And I've
I'll
heard
watch it again.
amazing things about it. So I am really excited to see that that's being nominated.
Yeah. Also, okay, just talking about snub, I gotta look up the actor's name really quickly so I can pronounce it correctly, because I would hate to say it wrong. But Delroy Lindo was not nominated
He did such an amazing.
for The Five Blood.
The fact that there's nothing for the Five
Well,
Bloods.
there's like, because I'm looking down this list here for score, best original score, which is great.
Oh, okay.
But I felt like it deserved more elsewhere
It
as
deserved a
well.
little. I personally believe that yeah, the Five Bloods deserved a little bit more love than just
Yeah.
original score.
Yeah, really. So, um it's a winner in our eyes. He's a
Hmm.
winner in our eyes. I think he's, and not to take away from any of the other nominees. Obviously, they all deserve to be there, but I felt like he also should have been recognized because
All categories should be allowed to have like 8 nominations,
yeah.
kind of a
Yeah,
thing.
I know it's hard to narrow down,
Especially now that that people are asking for more diversity, kind of a
Mhm.
thing. And I think it's a great way to be able to acknowledge by giving more nominations out.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's just kind of a quick summary of the nominees. We'll be following this all the way up to the date of the Oscars, and we'll be watching. And again, we'll post the kind of like the empty ballot or whatever, and then we can play along and kind of try to predict who we think is going to win or not, I guess. So, should we move on to the next topic here?
Yep, yep.
Okay, so do 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 Hopefully, I didn't miss any super chats. I don't think so. Good. Uh,
Yeah, I
I
think
always,
we.
I always feel bad when I miss one. I always
Oh,
feel really,
me
really
too.
bad.
Oh, wait. Only. Oh, yeah. We did.
Oh no, we
Did
did. We read that one. Justin's.
Oh no, but there's another one that you sent
Oh,
or didn't?
we read that one.
Did we? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. If we
I'll
got
put
that
it up
one.
again. But yeah, we read it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, we read it. So moving on to our final topic. So Zack Snyder's Justice League is coming out real soon. I don't know if it's officially releasing Thursday, as like you know how theaters always release new films on Thursdays, even though it's not a theatrical release, it's only on HBO Max, or if it's releasing like that Friday. But either way, it is either a day or two away, which we are so excited for. We got to see the film. We both liked it. Don't want to dive too much into it because that non-spoiler review is coming to the channel very, very soon. I just
Mhm.
have to finish the edit on it. But I will say that I am pretty excited to know that once it's released on HBO Max, it's also going to be released at the same time. The behind the scenes um, look like a documentary.
Which is
So
I'm dying to see. I want to see a lot. I want to hear more about the process that they went through to make this.
yeah, so comicbook.com picked this up on Instagram from Simon Fierce, perhaps is how you pronounce the last name, who worked as a cameraman and behind the scene DP on the 2017 Justice League, revealing news of a special feature that will debut alongside Snyder's 4-hour director's cut of the Justice League on March 18th. That is tomorrow, Thursday. So I guess that's when it'll release.
Hmm.
And this is like a 30-minute documentary about the making of Justice League, which will be available on the same day. I'm excited to see it. I don't know how they cram a 4-hour like movie making journey into just
into 30 minutes.
unless
Yeah,
it's
even
only like the on-set stuff. Then I guess you can condense it to
true.
make it only half hour. I assume that once they do like the DVD or the Blu-ray for this, that they'll also
Get
include
like a
this
really
and
cool
then
box
more.
set.
I'm telling you, just all the characters, they all get a face on the discs.
Hmm.
And then, you know, because it's 4 hours, I don't know if you can fit 4 hours on one disc, so you
Oh
can
yeah.
break it up.
Well, nowadays you can.
Oh.
I remember the times like back in the Lord of the Rings era to where you actually needed to switch from one DVD to another to get the second half of the movie.
Yeah. Somebody's saying here that apparently it was, CJL writes, the Snyder Cut was accidentally leaked. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Why would you like it's coming. We're all gonna I guess maybe the people who don't have
Simply
access to HBO.
true.
Maybe I
I can see
guess,
how,
but
yeah, you'd get
piracy is a
honestly,
bad
I
thing.
would feel so upset and so disappointed if you were one of the people who fought for it. You're one of the people who like signed petitions and you're like, yeah, we want the Snyder cut. This is what we want. And then it's being released on HBO. I don't get that.
Well, Snyder did say that he's going to work on making sure all the fans that push that he's aware of that's a problem. So that he is pushing for it to be released in other formats so that people can see. And I think somebody said yeah, it's Jack who lives in the UK, in which I believe they don't have HBO Max access there, says that it's on Sky Cinema at 7 a.m.
Oh,
So
okay.
they are getting to see it, which is like a really
Good.
nice, yeah, it's really good.
Because yeah, there's so I mean, just how many people are just so passionate about this. I mean, we're excited about it, but
Mhm.
there's a different level of excitement and people who are passionate about it, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And I'm just glad that Zach was like, no. I want to make sure that everyone who wants to see this movie
Oh,
can be able to go out and be able to see it.
that's how the leak happened. Interesting. So Debbie just dropped an article in our let me
In
just
our
copy
Discord.
and yeah, let me just copy and paste this so it doesn't was that Nabi?
Yeah,
She just bark?
I'll be right
She
back.
doesn't usually bark in the house, so we're gonna check it out while I talk about how it leaked. So it wasn't like a piracy thing. Apparently, there were some people who were trying to just watch Tom and Jerry. So, but instead of that, they got uh the Snyder cut. So I guess that was something that maybe was miscommunicated on the back end there. Imagine you're like setting up your kids, got popcorn, candy, whatever ready, and like you're ready to sit down for like a kids friendly film, and you open up and it's like Justice League, and the kids are like, yeah, and the parents are like, no,
Well, actually,
you're not ready for
I
that.
would almost be surprised if the parents were like, "Oh,
Go to your room.
No, yeah, go to your mom and dad is watching this.
We can watch Tom and Jerry another day. Here, take the snacks
So
with you.
I opened up the curtains to the sliding door.
Yeah.
So
Squirrels.
and Navi is having a very intimate conversation with a squirrel at this moment.
She loves
I'm like,
to
Navi was
chase.
here, the squirrel is up here, and they're just like staring at each other.
Oh, it's a staring contest.
Oh yeah, and the twirl squirrel. The squirrel's tail is like twitching at her.
Really?
It's
That's
really funny.
That's really funny. Navi loves to chase after birds, squirrels. In our neighborhood, sometimes we get peacocks. Yes, you heard right. Peacocks, full-size peacocks, male and female. They don't sound like that.
No, they sound they sound 100 times worse.
I can't do it.
100 times worse.
That was like the worst peacock call.
It was better than mine.
They sound terrible. They sound like how do you want to say? Like what? Like someone.
Like if someone was screaming because they were being murdered, but then turned it into a ah! kind of.
Imagine hearing that at 3 a.m. though, because that does happen.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm gonna see if I can play the sound for you guys. Here it goes.
Oh.
Oh wait, hold on. There's an ad first, and then I will turn it on to let you guys hear.
So what were you? I'm sorry. Before this,
That's not it. Nope.
I guess that's a shorter one. Normally they have like a really.
Nope.
Really.
Oh.
That's it. That's it.
Adam says
torture.
That's it.
Imagine having that right outside your window and like 3 o'clock in the morning.
It's terrible. Torture. That's what it sounds like, says Adam.
Mm-hmm. Very, very accurate.
Accurate. But anyways,
so I was out of the room. What happened with Tom and Jerry and?
Okay, so people went to watch, like their parents and like kids alike sat down, get ready to watch like a fun family, movie night. They're getting to watch Tom and Jerry, and apparently instead of Tom and Jerry, they got the Snyder cut.
So it was a glitch in the Matrix kind of a moment.
I guess so.
People at HBO were like, okay, connecting the link. So when someone clicks on this, we're going to get them Tom and Jerry. Then it was like,
it was ended pretty quickly though. So what happened is one of the Twitter users first noticed the mistake. So he just wanted to put on Tom and Jerry for some background noise while he worked. But instead I watched an hour of an amazing movie. And then after an hour, I think somebody very quickly realized, oh my God, somebody screwed up. Cut, and then they
cut the feed. Cut the feed.
But apparently there's a lot of people. Luckily, it was just the first hour.
Yeah.
Luckily, it was just the first hour. It's a good thing that
the film. So if you were able to catch it, you guys got yourselves a special sneak peek of the first hour of Justice League.
Yeah, just a little whoops daisy, But Navi plus barking. But yeah, let us know when you guys. I guess on Saturday's stream we'll talk about this.
Oh yeah.
Because by then some of you will have finished watching Justice League, so we can have a little bit of discussion about that. We don't want to, because it is a 4-hour movie. I kind of don't want to dive into spoilers until like the following week.
Yeah,
until
just
the
in case you're
Wednesday.
Not going all the way through.
Yeah.
Night, Vanja.
Good night, Vanja. Thank you for hanging out. So is there anything else that we want to add today? It was kind of like a light show. I just wanted to make it, there's not too much too many topics and things like that.
How many of you actually are planning to watch Justice League from beginning to end as if you were in a movie theater?
Ray, we can talk about that.
That was our plan. We were planning on doing that, but honestly, I have to admit, being able to go, hey, let's pause it real quick so I can go to the bathroom. Hey, pause it real quick so I can get some snacks. I think made the movie exponentially more enjoyable. Kind of a thing.
Yeah, the freedom of being able to like use the bathroom without thinking, like as in a theater, you're like, okay, I think this is the right time, and go, and you run down the stairs, you run to the bathroom really quick, and you try to come back and like come back quietly. You're just like, what I miss. So I do like, kind of having the freedom to do that, or like pause in the third act when you really shouldn't, be like, I really want ice cream right now.
Yeah,
I feel like the scene, I need ice cream.
This scene is encouraging me to get some ice cream.
And I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna, if I don't have ice cream in the freezer, then I'm gonna post me some ice cream, So it's kind of nice to have the flexibility of that. And I actually think I enjoyed it better that it's on HBO and at home, because I don't know if like I don't know if I could have sat through 4 hours straight of this. Like I would have wanted some
Yeah.
sort of intermission.
Stretch your legs.
Yeah, something like that. Like kind of talking about like long movies. Like the Avengers Endgame was a long movie
Yeah.
as well, and I remember trying to like prepare myself for that because I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to be that person that gets up in the middle. Like I would have tried to like just sat there and like not move and not go anywhere, refill my popcorn for 4 hours, and that sucks because especially in more tense moments of the film, that's when I tend to like grab the popcorn.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
need
yeah,
to
yeah.
eat something. And what happens when you're out? you know, like I remember for Endgame, I was completely out of popcorn before the final act, where I was like, no, I need more. Where is it? Yeah. Um. Let's see. Sergio says, "Yep, that is what I'm doing. Watching Snyder Cut in the morning." Well, there you go. So yeah, it sounds like everybody is ready to watch like as soon as it goes up. They're gonna go ahead and watch it. Hopefully it doesn't overload the server. So when they try to watch it, they're like, wait, it's not
Oh,
loading.
hopefully, yeah, hopefully they will plan accordingly for that because yeah, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be
Hmm.
jumping on HBO, and I can kind of see it to where they're like, oh yeah, we've got this all set and ready, and in actuality, they're like, it's too many people, too many people.
I think they're prepared. I think they're ready. This has been a long time coming.
Yeah,
So, it's not like also I wouldn't be surprised though if we turn on HBO Max that day
and then
to
technically,
have it not maybe like take a little bit longer for it to work. Not saying that it wouldn't work. Just
yeah.
it buffers for a little bit longer.
And when we actually sat down to see it, we didn't really like it's not like we took huge breaks in between. I think
No.
we turned it from a 4 hour movie to like a 4.5 hour movie.
Yeah, we just needed to get up. Or sometimes, if something happened in the film that we're just like, oh my gosh. And typically we would have to, like kind of link to each other in the theater, just quick whisper real quick so it's not to disturb other people around us. But this one we could be like, wait, hold on, hit that pause button. Or let's go back.
Yeah, oh, I
That's
loved
a
being
great
able to do
option. Be like,
I
wait, what
loved
just
being able to
happened?
do that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or like that scene was so great. I need to watch it again immediately.
Oh.
So kind of, having the ability to do that with this movie is actually really, really nice. I
Mhm.
enjoyed that
Can I
very
mention? I
much.
mean, because there is the scene that I'm going to talk about is actually a scene that's in the theatrical release. Or should I not even
Maybe
mention any
not.
of it? Okay.
Wait, which part? Hint,
Um.
hint me.
Um. The first.
Wait. Yeah, yeah, I
With
guess.
because okay, well, because they
Yeah.
extended it a little bit, and I just think they put a little bit more in there, and it
Yes.
just made that scene, I mean, that action scene so much cooler.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's go back and watch it again.
We did. We did do it. We're like, wait, what was that? That was so cool. So yeah, we hope you guys can't wait to talk to you guys on Discord about the Snyder cut to kind of get you guys' opinion on the film and how you enjoyed it, and if you made it through 4 hours straight or if you took a lot of breaks like we did. I will admit we took more breaks than I expected us to take. I was like, yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
soldier through this 4 hours. Let's go, two breaks. Nope. It was like, Wendy needs this. Now I'm out of Cheez Its. Now I want ice cream. Now I need a refill on my soda. So
Wow, I drank too much soda and now I've got to
now I have to
pee.
go to the bathroom. Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, you guys, what a fun day with all of you guys. Thank you so much for
Thanks.
hanging out with us. And of course, we will be back on Saturday to talk all things movie and pop culture. And we're gonna start back up the Falcon and Winter Soldier spoiler discussion.
Yep, we're
Yeah.
going to have some more spoiler talk on Saturday.
So super, super excited about that. And I think it was Stardew that said it. Thank you for letting us know that it's not going to do like a midnight release. They'll just release on Friday at 9 a.m., which means I can have like a regular sleep schedule. I'll just lose all of my Friday.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But you know what? It's okay because it's during the day. Because if you think about from the WandaVision standpoint, if I didn't go to bed until 6 or 7 a.m., I usually slept until 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like 1. Give
Yeah.
myself like a long 6 hour nap before I wake up and do things because I went to bed at 7.
I can't believe how much good stuff we're just getting.
It's
We're
great
gonna
time
get
to be a
we're gonna get
fan.
Justice League. We're gonna get
Yeah.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We're gonna
Yeah.
get all the stuff coming up on HBO Max.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, there's just so much stuff. There was a meme that I saw posted for anyone who saw The Emperor's New Groove. The moment when Baby Cusco's doll breaks, and then he starts crying, and all of the toys come in, like all of the
The new
servants
toys come in.
hand in, and it shows a moment of Baby Cusco crying, and it goes, comic book fans in 2020, and then it goes comic book fans in 2021 and all of this new
All
stuff
the
is
stuffs.
all the new stuff that we're getting.
All the stuffs. Couple of questions from you guys. Andrew writes, "Did you guys catch Judas and the Black Messiah?" Yes, we
Oh,
did.
yes, we
Didn't
did.
get to see it before it left HBO. Oh, bummer! And it left just before it was announced as Best Picture
Oh,
nominee. I wonder if HBO Max will do the thing where right before the Oscars they will put the movies that's been nominated
mm-hmm.
for an award to just put it back up so people will have an opportunity to experience these films. I think that would be really really great. Mr. Jason 96916 writes, "Think they consider doing Justice League 2 sequel after their cut?" We will answer that after everybody has seen the film.
Thank you. I would have.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for stopping
Mm-hmm.
me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Don't want to throw any. I am terrible.
Oh,
I'm probably like one step away from being like the Tom Holland of the group, to
yeah.
where you're just like, oh yeah, and like in
I'll be
season
your
3 when my
Benedict
character died.
Cumberbatch. Actually, Debbie here is giving another answer for the release schedule of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. She says no, it's the same as WandaVision for release time.
Oh,
I'll have to.
guess we'll
I'll
find out.
yeah, because now I'm getting two contrasting answers.
No, I
I
wanted to
kind
be
of
at
would have
9.
rather to be at like 9 a.m. Didn't they do that for the Mandalorian, or did they do it at
Maybe.
midnight?
I think that was still no, because
We
you
used to do it in the morning. We used to remember.
no.
Yes, we used to eat breakfast.
We did.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
All my memory is terrible. I mean, when it comes to names, times, places, people, things, my memory is terrible.
That's okay.
But yeah, it's also. I mean, honestly, it's just one of those things that we won't find out until it happens. We'll
I'll do a
we'll
little digging.
we'll check out on Thursday at midnight. We'll
Yeah.
be keeping an eye
We'll
on it,
check it
and we'll let
tomorrow
you
night
guys
just in
know.
case. But yeah, we look forward to it nonetheless. I would rather a Friday morning release. It'll just be better for my personal sleep schedule. It's already screwed up, so I would like it to like not be continue to be screwed up. Yeah, we will see. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Thank you to everybody who joined in, who sent your support via super chat. We
Thank you
love you
guys
guys
so much.
so much. You will be back on Saturday, hopefully with enough sleep. We will try to figure out what this release schedule is going to be for the Falcon and Winter Soldier show. But yeah, we look forward to doing a little bit of spoiler talk, a little discussion there with you guys. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and say goodbye. Thank you so much for hanging out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Do all the YouTube stuff. Thumbs up this video if you've been here watching the whole time. Join our Discord. The link is in the chat if you want to come and hang out with us. And we will see you on Saturday. Bye, everyone.